You, nephew, take that top card. When I die, I want my last words to be, I did it.
Right. Just, you know, so you have, if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave. Right. Gotta keep them there. Right. You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
Steve Harvey has finally spoken out, and he didn't hold back. Known for his sharp humor and charisma, Steve recently shared some surprising thoughts about Diddy. With footage circulating of Diddy being taken into custody, the legal drama has made headlines everywhere. But what really shocked people was a viral video of Steve Harvey discussing something unexpected: his long-standing relationship with Diddy. In this clip, Steve breaks his silence on a topic most assumed he'd never touch.
In Hollywood, you never see back end. They got a different type of arithmetic. It's like the music industry. The only people that you make true back end with is book people. Book people are the most honest people I've ever done business with. Books, they're honest. Music and TV, you're not gonna get no back end part.
For years, there were rumors about Steve Harvey and Diddy's relationship, but now it's clearer than ever that Steve played a significant role in Diddy's life and career. Surprisingly, Steve's involvement appears to go beyond business ties. To understand this better, we need to start with the lawsuit that shook Hollywood, Cassie's shocking case against Diddy. Cassie's allegations weren't just standard celebrity drama, they exposed a darker side of Diddy's world, marked by manipulation and control. In her lawsuit, Cassie accused Diddy of exerting power over her personal and professional life in ways few could imagine. This case became a turning point, revealing hidden secrets that many thought would remain buried. One of the most unexpected outcomes of this legal mess was the attention it brought to Steve Harvey. With federal authorities now digging into Diddy's past, Steve's name surfaced, forcing him to speak up. Sources say Steve had to cooperate once it became clear that his long association with Diddy would be revealed in court. For those in the know, Steve and Diddy's behind-the-scenes connection wasn't a surprise. However, few realized just how deep it ran. Steve was linked to Diddy not just through business but in personal ways that kept him entangled in Diddy's shadow. For years, these ties stayed hidden, but Diddy's infamous parties are where things took a more mysterious turn. Diddy's exclusive parties were legendary in Hollywood, lavish, secretive, and often buzzing with rumors of wild behavior and covert deals. Steve Harvey was a frequent guest, managing to stay out of the public eye until now. Reports indicate these events weren't just for fun. Diddy allegedly used them to record high-profile guests in compromising situations. These recordings served as leverage, giving Diddy power over celebrities, politicians, and industry leaders, including Steve. It's now believed that Diddy had such material on Steve, which kept him silent for years. This leads to the idea of leverage, Diddy's most powerful tool. For Steve, this meant being pulled into questionable business deals and personal favors to protect his public image. The nature of these favors remains unclear, but whispers suggest they weren't always above board. Adding another layer to the story is the rumored connection between Diddy and Lori Harvey. Speculation has swirled for some time that Diddy had a romantic link to Lori, Steve's stepdaughter, which allegedly increased the pressure on Steve to stay quiet to protect his family. Despite building a career on humor and positivity, Steve Harvey was apparently dealing with a far darker reality behind the scenes, caught in Diddy's web. As more details emerge, the world is beginning to see how deep this connection went and how long Steve may have been living under Diddy's influence.
Most of us, man, are not making what y'all think we making. We just not, man, because we in that system. And it's not just cause you stupid or nothing, it's just you get caught up in the system.
Steve Harvey has always been known as the guy with a polished image, the devoted family man sharing heartfelt advice, a motivational speaker championing success and perseverance. He built his entire brand on integrity, wisdom, and hard work. But behind the scenes, life wasn't as perfect as it seemed. Beneath the surface, tension was building, especially as Steve found himself entangled in Diddy's world for years. Their connection flew under the radar, but it was always there, casting a shadow over Steve's public persona. While Steve presented himself as the ideal family man on TV, Diddy was allegedly influencing him behind the scenes. This wasn't just a casual friendship. Diddy reportedly had serious leverage over Steve that kept him quiet. Even when the stakes were high, Steve managed to balance his wholesome image with the glitz and chaos of Diddy's lifestyle for years. But why didn't he break free sooner? The answer lies in the sense of being trapped. Stories about secret recordings and Steve's attendance at Diddy's infamous parties suggest that Steve felt he had little choice but to play along. The potential risk of losing everything, his career, reputation, and family, was just too great. Staying close to Diddy may have seemed like the safest option. However, everyone reaches a breaking point, and for Steve, that moment came when Diddy's legal troubles escalated. Faced with the possibility of being dragged down with him, Steve made the bold decision to cooperate with the FBI. After years under Diddy's control, he finally saw a chance to break free. By working with authorities, Steve shifted from being a victim to someone reclaiming his power. Recently, a viral video of Steve surfaced, where he opened up about his experiences. In it, he speaks candidly about the impact Diddy's influence had on him. His words reveal a raw and rarely seen side of Steve, the emotional and mental toll, the fear of losing everything, and the heavy burden of keeping those secrets for so long. It's a glimpse into a man who's been through a lot and is now ready to reclaim his life.
It is a system. They have an ingrained system out there, man. You come out here, you get an agent. Then a lot of them got a manager too. And then when you sign a contract with a Hollywood attorney, they 5% of your contract for the duration. So if you sign a 5-year deal, they get 5% of your money for 5 years. And everybody falls into that deal, man, because they lock you in. And then what's crazy, what I found out is not a lot of agents that's beating the bushes to procure you employment. They simply list you on their roster, and when somebody wants you, they go online and your name is under this agency's roster, and they call these people. Now, because they picked up the phone, now their ass is in for 10%. Now, when they come in for 10%, then you want to go do the deal, they pick up their phone and call.
With Steve Harvey's connection to Diddy now exposed, opinions are divided. Some see Steve as a victim of Diddy's manipulation, while others wonder how much he gained from their relationship. It's undeniable that Steve's career thrived during the years he was connected to Diddy, and the public is buzzing with reactions. One person commented, "It's too late for Steve now. He knew what was going on. If he was involved, he should be charged like everyone else." Another added, "You can't live two lives, Steve Harvey. The truth always comes out, and there's a cell waiting for you." A third wrote, "Harvey, we're done buying into your stories." Meanwhile, Diddy's legal troubles are escalating, and his once dominant empire is starting to unravel. Now behind bars, what started as quiet whispers has turned into a full-scale crisis that could implicate not just Diddy, but many others around him. As new details emerge, more individuals are stepping forward, and the list of allegations continues to grow. Diddy's once untouchable success now feels like it's closing in around him, and the scrutiny isn't limited to him alone. Steve Harvey, along with other celebrities who were in Diddy's circle, is facing increasing public and legal pressure. The ongoing federal investigation indicates that this may be just the beginning of one of the biggest celebrity scandals in recent memory. For Steve Harvey, being associated with Diddy right now only adds to the strain. As more information surfaces, it becomes clear just how deep Diddy's influence ran within his circle. The stakes are high, not just for Steve, but for anyone who may have been involved, knowingly or not. Though Steve has chosen to cooperate with the authorities, it's apparent that this saga is far from over. As investigators dig deeper, more startling revelations about Diddy's complex web, and the famous figures linked to it, are likely to come to light.
And he looked at me and he said, "You gonna be all right, man?" He said, "Come on, man, you here now."
Yeah.
I said, "No, man, I ain't never in my life thought I'd be here."
Yeah.
He said, "But we here now.
Yeah.
We here now. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Go on, take a tour, take a look around. I ain't want to leave, cause I know after he leave, I ain't going."
Looking back at Steve Harvey's career, it's becoming clearer that he struggled with Diddy's influence over the years. While he managed to maintain a polished public image, the truth is now beginning to surface. Steve's decision to finally break his silence may have come from realizing that Diddy's control was fading and he had nothing left to lose. But the question remains, was Steve just a victim of Diddy's manipulation, or did he benefit from being part of Diddy's circle? This is the question that will continue to loom over his career. There's no doubt that Steve's reputation has been damaged, but is it beyond repair? His choice to cooperate with the FBI might improve public perception, showing that he eventually did the right thing. However, the fact that he stayed silent for so long raises suspicion. Could Steve have distanced himself from Diddy before the situation spiraled out of control? And if so, why didn't he? These are the questions that will persist as more information comes to light about Steve's involvement. What do you think? Was Steve Harvey a victim caught in Diddy's web, or was he complicit in the benefits of being part of that powerful circle? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't miss our next video, where we'll dive deeper into the fallout from Diddy's crumbling empire. More big names are sure to come up, and we'll be here to cover every shocking detail. Stay tuned.